But I just wanted to ask you, today is a big game, India versus Bangladesh. Do you see any um, thing happening? Any unforeseen events happening there?
No, not really, yeah, man. I'm like very upset with how Bangladesh played against Australia. They did not challenge them at all.
Hmm.
So, I mean, I'm sure they will produce a better show than the last game, but
Hmm.
I still see India's big favorites to win this match.
India versus Bangladesh also brings back memories of 2007, bitter memories for Indian fans. But I think India is looking much stronger now, and they will be able to overpower Bangladesh in
Yeah.
this.
Yeah, I'm trying to think how can Bangladesh compete in this game? Like, what do you think will be work in their favor, either batting first or chasing?
Uh, no, obviously chasing helps a lot, but
Mhm. Yeah, like they did against Sri Lanka, right? Like they just destroyed them to a low total and
yeah,
then
I mean
somehow
they have
was
some
able
good
to
chasers
save it.
like Tawhid and Mahmudullah who can chase well. They
Mm.
have some good chasers. And Litton also, if you remember last time when India versus Bangladesh played in T20 World Cup in Australia
Mm.
in 2022, it was a close game. And only
Mm.
Arshdeep's 20th over
Oh,
actually
yeah.
saved us.
It
If
was
you
an
remember, it was a
amazing game. Little,
controversial game where Litton
yeah,
Das actually got run out. He slipped and he got run out. It was he blamed it on the umpires for asking
yeah.
to resume play even when the conditions were wet. So there were a
And
lot
they
of
lost their momentum
controversies.
after it. They completely, they
Yeah,
started very like 8 or 9 runs and over.
yeah. They were
So,
winning on the DLS par score actually. When there was a rain
yeah.
break, they were ahead of the DLS par score. So
So I'm
uh,
not expecting a one-sided contest. Like I'm sure Bangladesh will they have the
hmm,
ability to surprise us. They definitely play well against India. Litton Das gets fired up. And then
hmm.
if you remember the 2016 match, they almost won it in that World Cup, but
Oh, that
somehow they lost
was
3 wickets in a row.
that
So
was
there have been
so
ultimate
epic save.
matches between these two sides. India just somehow is finishing on
Yeah.
the right side, but Bangladesh can definitely surprise us.
Let's see how Surya. I think Surya Kumar Yadav is the one who can play Rishad well, because
Mm.
Rishad is
Yeah,
the
yeah.
X factor for Bangladesh. So I think the only player who can play Rishad well is Surya Kumar Yadav because he loves playing these odd kind of bowlers like Rashid Khan.
Yeah.
He can sweep them without any fear.
He's
Others,
a
like
great.
Rishabh Pant and all, they will be trying fancy reverse sweeps and all, but I don't know how much success they will
But
get.
if I was Shakib, like if when Surya comes to crease, I will just directly put Mustafizur and ask
Hmm.
him to bowl a slower bouncer so that Surya gets
Hmm.
out in the same way he got out like, in the World Cup final. Remember, like when
Hmm.
you don't give him any pace, it's a chance that his lap shot will fail. So if I am a
And
captain,
it
like
will be
I'll
interesting to
directly.
see actually Pratik Tanzim versus Rohit and Virat. So
Actually, now I'm thinking they should definitely bowl first and use little bit moisture early, right? Swing the
yeah,
ball against Virat and Rohit, get them early.
yeah,
Yeah, so it will be fun actually if Bangladesh bowls first. Like then it will be a challenge for India, and the match will probably shift towards 50-50. So
definitely, definitely. And India, you may never know. They may choose to bat first because they got success versus Afghanistan batting first.
yeah,
So they may actually say that we'll bat first. Let's see what happens. So it will be
because that's
interesting
very rare.
match
Like I have not
tonight.
seen India opting to bat first, but they did in the last game, and they executed their plans perfectly. So that's actually a good strategy because they knew Afghanistan has weak
Hmm.
batting. Similarly, Bangladesh also has weak batting. So they
Hmm.
may surprise us again by opting to bat. And
Yeah.
but again,
Any
I feel
changes in Indian team? I don't think there will be any changes now for Indian team. But I hope Shivam Dubey is replaced. But
yeah, I really
that's
hope
the
Shivam Dubey
wishful
is
thinking that I
replaced.
have. That's not going to happen. But yeah, I hope. I'm sure they'll play Shivam Dubey versus Rishad. Again, they will give excuse Shakib, Rishad, all these people
Mhm.
turning the ball into the left-handers. We need more left-handers. So they will
Yeah,
have more excuse to play Shivam Dubey. I'm sure.
yeah, but he should not play because he's not bowling and he has let down with his batting in all the games.
Hmm.
It's Aksar who is saving us. It's Bumrah who is saving us in the bowling. Like Shivam Dubey
Yeah.
hasn't done anything. Yeah,
Uh,
again, my confidence for India tomorrow is mostly because of Bumrah. He's been unplayable,
hmm.
and Bangladesh batters like who have struggled against actually Nepal. That wasn't a good to see. So they will definitely have problems facing Bumrah.
Bumrah, Kuldeep will be doing well. Aksar, I'm sure he will continue his form. So I didn't
Yeah,
expect India to play both Aksar and Jadeja together, but it's working. It's giving more depth to Indian
working well.
batting.
Yeah,
And Aksar is actually firing all cylinders with the bat and with the ball. So I'm happy to see him perform after the disappointment he had in the last World Cup.
yeah,
I think it's the most positive thing for India. And I just hope Sky comes early in the power play, man. I really don't
mm.
care about individual statistics of Virat and Rohit. Just let Sky come early, because when he comes early, he's just a different batsman. I've said it again and again on the channel. Whenever he comes on in the power play around that time, he just looks a
yeah.
very very
Six
different.
overs around. Yeah. No, even I'm very happy with Sky's performance. After last World Cup, I was unsure how he will play in this World Cup, but he has played so positively. He
See,
gave such a good
against
speech yes
Pakistan,
last match.
Pratik, they changed his position. They promoted Aksar.
Yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
he's always the victim of these batting order changes for no reason. Because people think he's a versatile player, he can play any role. That's
Mm,
the thinking, but actually it's not like that. He needs that number 4 position. He probably needs the number 3 position, which they have now
yeah,
given it to Rishabh Pant, but he probably needs those number 3, number 4 positions. He needs those early starts more than anyone. And he's the one like Puran who can explode at the end. So he's
mm,
even better than Puran. Puran can to sometimes choke, like we saw in
yeah,
the
yeah,
last game. He couldn't
yeah.
middle Archer's ball, but I think Sky is the one who can destroy Archer also.
Mm. That's true, man. Definitely. Sky, but I still like Rishabh Pant's number three position because I know if he plays at 4 and 5, he'll be confused and he will be a slow starter. So I like that he's also coming in the power play. It's
Hmm.
kind of a good blessing for India. Like they have lost early wickets because we are more than often reaching 18, 10 overs, which we
Hmm.
wouldn't reach if Rohit or Kohli are playing full 10 overs. I think we might reach only 70 if they if they play. So in a way, it's been good. And we have seen a lot of teams actually not caring much about the losing wickets, and they are trying to leverage all of their batters. So India is also yeah
That's the
doing the
key actually
same.
to win T20 World Cups. You have to score
Definitely.
over per total, no matter how many wickets you lose. You have to just score over per.
Yeah.
Okay, Pratik, I think that's the preview. We have discussed a lot
Yeah.
for this
It's the
game.
last chance for Shakib Al Hasan, man. Like seriously, if he wants to have an impact, that's the time. Like against India, play an innings
Mm,
which people will remember. So
yeah, big game for Shakib, no doubt. That's a
yeah,
big
but
game.
from Bangladesh batting, I only remember one guy's name, that is Hridoy. Even in the last match, he was fighting alone.
Yeah, I think it's a do
So
or die game for Bangladesh, because they will be eliminated today
yeah,
if they don't win this game. They will be
yeah,
eliminated.
definitely they have to win next too. So
Yeah,
they should
they only have
give their best.
Afghanistan next. So that's the only
Yeah,
game they have. Yeah. Okay, I think that's it, Pratik. Thank you so much for joining. Viewers, please subscribe our channel, Cricket Caviar. Thank you for supporting us, and please keep following our channel and supporting the cricket that is being played at the T20 World Cup. Thank you, guys. Take care. Goodbye.